Welcome to this video where today we'll be flying from London Gatwick to Stockholm, Sweden. In this video I'm going to show you guys how to get there, some useful information, and anything else in between. So like with any great trip, it usually starts on a train from one of London's big stations. So for today we're going to be going to Clapham Junction. Right now I'm in Rains Park. Check out the gray weather. It's really great. Like you can feel the grayness from the screen. More gray weather. There's my bag. I then got off at Clapham Junction where I walked upstairs and I switched to platform 13. I got the lift basically because my rucksack was really big. So as you guys can see, always take platform 13 whenever you want to go there. I actually didn't really wait a long time for the train. It came after 4 or 5 minutes. And in this one, actually, I even got a seat. Like, usually these trains are packed, but this time I actually got a seat. I managed to get one. And it was a super easy trip. Yeah, I even got a place to put my bag in as well, as you can see. The great thing about UK trains is they have like a USB socket and an electricity socket that you can just plug in and you can charge your phone or laptop or whatever. This is just really convenient. The train went directly to Gatwick. It stopped at East Croydon, that's an area of London. Just look at the grey weather and the concrete jungle as well. Yeah, we passed East Croydon really quickly, which is great, and the next stop was Gatwick Airport. More grey weather, and that's Gatwick Airport, which is really great. I'm really glad I got there so quickly. Usually you just take the elevator or the lift. I don't know, like the electrical lift thingy. Like any sane person, I decided to check like where I can dump my bag in. So since I'm flying Norwegian today, yeah, that's right, I forgot to mention, you literally can just scan your passport or your e-ticket and my bag is off. See you in Stockholm bag. After that, I finished passport and the security checks really quickly. There's no passport checks in the UK, luckily, when you're flying out. After that, I literally just like went and did some shopping. I got like some different stuff. I'm not that rich though, so don't look at that part. The nice thing about Gatwick is it also has like an electronic phone space. Check out the folding Galaxy Zip Fold. I've always wanted to see one. Yeah, after that I sort of just walked around a bit and I found a place to stay. And yeah, first I actually checked out like where my flight is going basically, like what time basically, and in which gate, because that's obviously really important. So you can see Stockholm. Literally found somewhere to sit at. And again, another great thing about UK airports is they have like all over the place there's like these sockets where you can just plug in your USB-C and start charging, or even your normal USB. And I decided to do a little bit of work, and hey, if you like the channel, please subscribe. With 30 more minutes to go, I decided to get some sushi at a place called Itsu. It's all over the UK. But check out the sushi prices, honestly, they're becoming so expensive, like just £13 for a bit of sushi. Yeah, I was looking like for the sushi with the best price, but they're all so expensive, honestly, like I can't justify this. But I luckily did find one with a really good deal, but it is actually filling, which is the good thing about it. So yeah, I got this one. It only costs like £8, it's close to 9, let's say, which is good, and it actually has a good selection. But check out the Harry Robert. The sushi actually was quite filling, and they do give a big portion despite how it looks. I also got a bit of miso soup, but no cola because it's just too expensive. I only had like 10 minutes left, so I went straight, like before they announced the guest, so I was just checking the screens. And then once they announced that, I like literally went straight to the way. Again, it was super easy. There wasn't much happening on this trip. It's actually one of the easiest I had in a really long time. Nothing went wrong, because usually with these flights from Gatwick, they're always delayed. Yeah, like Gatwick isn't really that hard to navigate, especially the South Terminal, which is where I was flying from. And there's the plane that will take us to Stockholm, Sweden today. Just look at how beautiful it looks. It's like a Boeing 737. There's like Stockholm. Yeah, I was actually on Group B, surprisingly. So I was like literally the next person, but actually it was a fully packed flight. So in a lot of ways, I was super lucky. Again, just look at how many people were there. Yeah, a lot. Like there were honestly a lot. It was a fully packed flight. Seat was actually fairly comfortable. It had ample leg space, but my bag was really large. It has again like the standard stuff that you find on any like non-economy premium seat kind of thing. Luckily, I was on a window, which is perfect for this kind of review. Gave me the usual standard stuff. I didn't actually have a menu in it. That's the thing, and the tray was actually also fairly long as well. It also had a good like basket space, the black basket basically, and there's like our view pitch black, and that's how it's gonna look like throughout the flight. Again, it's pitch black on the window. They didn't waste any time explaining all the security procedures, but you guys know what that means. And they immediately dimmed the lights. So it was all fairly standard. Again, it's pretty pitch black outside, and that's how it will look like throughout like the whole trip, basically. But that's the takeoff. Takeoff was actually really good. It was fairly quick. Maybe we were there for 5 or 4 minutes, like like going on the airplane, that kind of thing. But once we took off, it was fairly standard. Again, we left England the same way we like started the video. It was raining, and that's takeoff. Yeah, they still like had the lights turned off for a few more minutes after that, but then they immediately turned them on. And there's the lights. Again, like we could unfasten our seatbelts, but I didn't really want to. The service was actually a bit slow. And here's the safety card, what's on it. Like fairly standard stuff, really fairly standard. Since I didn't have like actually my own menu, which was a bit weird, like in my seat, I borrowed the one guy next to me. Again, like this is just like the drinks menu, so I decided to get the Greek one and a cola and a water, as you guys can see. Yeah, the service was really slow. Like it took them a few more minutes because again, it was a packed flight. But yeah, that's my bottle of water, normal water, that the Greek chocolate, and just a normal cola. I think this all costs 10 euros maybe, give or take. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, the Greek is actually a really delicious ice chocolate. If you ever in Sweden, try it, or Norway as well. It's actually a Norwegian one. It's not Swedish, but it has a milky taste to it. And in Sweden, there's its own equivalent. Check it out though. But yeah, this is the loo review. The loos were actually really great, and they were kept in good shape. Again, back to pitch black. This is actually when they started to tell us, oh, we're gonna land soon. So obviously they had the seating belt on, but still pitch black. But you'll see Stockholm soon. Again, they turned off the lights, basically, and it took a little while for it to appear. And now see Stockholm in the background. So it's crazy to think how lucky we are that we can fly, like, and actually see cities from night. I actually love seeing cities from night because you can really just appreciate how beautiful they are and how big they are as well. A lot of people don't actually see this part, basically. A lot of cities are so beautiful at night. That's actually a bridge. I know, like, the blue light is actually a bridge. I know you can't see it on the screen, but there was a river again, and this is like Stockholm Arlanda airport where we landed. As you guys can see, you'll be able to see the runway fairly quickly. Again, landing wasn't so bad. Again, so now that we're landed in Stockholm, it was a really easy trip. I had a lot of fun. again, like just look at how packed it is though. There's so many people. It actually took us a solid 5 to 10 minutes to leave, which isn't so bad. And that's Stockholm Airport. I just love the architecture and the layout of the place. It feels so comfy without being comfy. So obviously I just went straight to passport control, got my luggage, and then I headed out. But that was the whole review. I felt it was a great flight. I had a lot of fun. It was really easy, and the people were amazing on it. Thanks for watching, everyone.